Yes! They just kind of missed the mark. My first international marathon. They're looking very swollen. Charlie, I just cleaned that out.
You've been keeping things popping in my sideline. Gotta go to church on Sunday. Seems boy, you should be running from me.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You know what I've just realized is I don't really introduce myself at all. I always say hey, welcome back, but I just dive straight in as if you guys know what I'm talking about. If this is your first time seeing my channel, please comment down below because you're probably so confused. If you are new, I just ran a marathon on Sunday. Today's Thursday, and I have not done much since, to be honest with you. I feel like I've just been recovering. I did get a sports massage yesterday and she did some of my forearms, which we've never done, and they are so sore. I have actually just come to a Westfield because Elise and I are going to see It Ends With Us, which I've seen a lot of mixed reviews, whether you love, hate Colleen Hoover, all the drama that's happening with Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. I don't know. We have to see it. I've read the book. I've read 2 Colleen Hoover books in my life, It Ends With Us and Verity. I'm not a big fan of Colleen Hoover, to be honest. I have a feeling it's going to be the type of movie that you will really only enjoy or understand fully if you've read the books, because I don't know, books that can't turn into movies are just so hard to nail and get the point across, and I've heard that they haven't quite done that. I feel like the people that haven't read the books don't like the movie, and the people that have, some of them do and some of them don't, but most people that haven't read the books didn't like the movie from what I can see online.
Ellie said haha. And where are you?
Hello?
I forget that my phone off of speaker doesn't work anymore.
Oh.
What's this place called that you love? Yochi. Where are you?
Oh, okay. I just parked in the downstairs part near Yochi.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just wait there then.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Bye. Okay, I need to go. What was the hardest kilometer? Good morning, guys. It's Friday today. Very quick thoughts on the movie because I need to go into an appointment. I would give it a 6, maybe a 5.5 out of 10. The first half wasn't very good, in my opinion. There were moments in the second half that were kind of good, in my opinion, but I do think they just kind of missed the mark with that movie. There were so many decisions that they made, obviously, that just were not right, in my opinion. I'm about to go get my lips done, which I mentioned, I'm pretty sure in a previous vlog, maybe the vlog before. The last time I had my lips done was honestly a year ago, I think. I've mentioned this before, I pretty much get my lips done once a year. I've never had them dissolved. I don't know if I need that. I don't think I do. Maybe that'll be something we think about, but I honestly feel like my lips are alright. Let's go. Obviously lips are quite swollen. We actually ended up doing a lip flip as well, which I'm excited for because I've never had it. I've heard very mixed reviews about lip flips. Some people love them, some people hate them. They do only last 10 weeks, I think. So if I don't like it, it'll go away, but they are looking very swollen. That was actually the least painful lip filler I've ever had, and I've had my lips done since 2018, I want to say, and I've had some painful lip fillers. It's not fun. That was pretty seamless. Amy did such a good job. I love them. Okay, I'm gonna go home and I'll see you then.
We've been in the party bathroom some.
Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. It is such a pretty day outside. I actually only learned this the other day. Well, not the other day, the other month or year probably. In Australia, our seasons change on the 1st of the month. So the 1st of June is the start of winter, and then the 1st of September is the start of spring. Whereas I'm pretty sure in other countries, it's on a random day in the middle of the month. Anyway, this morning my partner and I went to a little cafe for a little coffee date, which was really nice. And then I've decided that I want to have a bit of a Sunday reset today. However, I've just been leaf blowing the yard because we have so many pretty trees around here, but the leaves fall on the ground. And my boyfriend just came out. He said, I'm just gonna go get my hair cut now. My barber can do it now. I'm like, yep, all good. He has obviously locked the side door and I'm locked out. And I don't have my phone on me. And I was trying to get my watch to connect to my phone. I'm obviously not close enough to get it to connect to my phone or something. Or I don't actually know where my phone is. It's probably like further down into the house. So I'm just gonna have to chill out here with no phone. And I have no way to contact him. Oh, and I know he's gonna take like an hour probably. Charlie, we love that for me. He's obviously just like locked it as out of habit. I wonder if I can connect my watch to my phone like further down the house. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway because he won't be able to come back because he's got his hair appointment. But is this door open? No, it's not. Is our bedroom? No. So it's just me and Charles. Charlie, I just cleaned that up. Can't believe you've done this. And our front door always like automatically locks. Let me see if I can get my... No, come on. Connect. Update, it's now 10:30. I don't know how long it's been. I feel like it's been maybe like half an hour. I love how it's so dramatic. Like I'm locked outside and I don't have my phone and it's like, oh my goodness, that's the end of the world. I did rake the rest of the yard, if you can see. I just need to get rid of the piles of leaves, but it looks so much cleaner. Look how nice. I'll probably give it one more once over with the leaf blower. He is supposed to be coming back before he goes to a friend's house to watch the UFC. However, I'm a little bit concerned that he may go straight from the haircut to the UFC, in which case I will have to knock on someone's door and say, can I please use your phone to contact my boyfriend? On the bright side, it's nice to just be hanging out. Oh, can't, it's locked in my face. To be hanging out with my dog. Just in the yard, chilling, no distractions. I'll check in with you later. Yes! I've been out here, no phone.
No note, car gone.
I thought, okay, if it gets past 11:30, I'm gonna have to jump the fence and say, hi, can I use someone's phone to call you? Just on the off chance that you like went to the gym or something.
I am a woman, not here to please you. It's time to move on, cause my time is now. I am a woman, play by my own rules. I got my 2 feet on solid ground. And then I take the first step, a million more. And I make mistakes I never made before. But either way, I know I made up my mind. I'm through feeling scared, I'm leaving all that behind. So I'm gonna let it shine on you. Make room for everything that's true.
Monday today, and I'm making it my mission this week to kind of get back on track with life. Last week was definitely just a recovery, not really doing anything, honestly just chilling out, which I definitely think my body needed, and I'm feeling ready to go. I'm a little nervous of how this first run's gonna feel because it's probably not gonna feel great, but that's okay. Oh, it's actually a little bit cold this morning. The last few days have honestly felt like summer. Well, not summer, more like spring. The weather's been really, really nice. I'm just gonna do a very chill, very easy run, maybe a 5k, definitely not anything crazy. I'm really, really loving this Gymshark sports bra. It's the Boost sports bra. It's really flattering, but it's also quite supportive. That's what the back of it looks like. I really need to do a big cull of my activewear because a lot of it, especially since moving here, which prior to that I did do a big cull before as well. I just have an excessive amount of activewear, which I'm super, super grateful for because obviously doing what I do since basically doing largely a lot of fitness content since 2020, that's nearly 5 years. Okay, my marathon plan's not loading. I've just collected a lot of activewear over the years and I've done numerous culls, if you will, but I think I'm due for one again because I'm literally running out of room in my wardrobe. Gymshark actually sent me some Vital Seamless in this really pretty, I would describe this as like a periwinkle blue color. I forget how much I love Vital Seamless. It's just such a good staple. I love how thick the waistband is and they are such a nice length because I'm not a fan of short shorts because my thighs will chafe. Oh my gosh, the lighting in here. That actually might be a plan for today as well. We're gonna actually move the spare room into the office because my boyfriend hasn't really used it, honestly, since we've been living here. We thought instead of me being crammed in here, because I don't want to be in the office because it's just too dark for me, we're gonna just move the bed and then I get to have this room as my office and I'll have more space. I would say because Gymshark can definitely be a bit overwhelming because they just have so many pieces. I would say anything Vital Seamless, the long sleeve crops, especially to run in. I think in the winter time, it's probably getting like a bit too warm now. I swear winter literally lasts 2 months max, if that. I also love the thumb holes. Oh my god. Oh, the blue is just so pretty. It feels cold in the house, but I know that it's just a little bit too warm out there. My Gymshark code, by the way, is just Conagh, and that is active all the time. I'll leave it down below as well. Cute. You guys know though, I can't run in, what's the word? Colourful shorts because I just look like I wee my pants. Although, in winter, it might not be as bad because I definitely don't sweat as much. And then another fave that I will say is the Gymshark Minimal Sports Bra. I feel like we all know and love this. I get mine in a medium and they are definitely on the booby side, but I find that the small is just a little bit too revealing for me. But the medium is good. Even I think I have gotten a large before and I've just kind of pulled it in tighter because I would just rather the extra coverage, but I love these. I have them in a million different colors, and I have also mentioned this a billion times before, but the Sweat series, these sweat shorts are so good. These were a contender to actually run my marathon in because they just don't really move when you put them on. Again, the thick waistband, similar to the Vital Seamless, but they're a little bit more seamlessy and stretchy, I would describe them as. I love these. They're my baby. I'm definitely one to kind of stick to what I know. I feel like I don't really venture outside my comfort zone these days. I'm like, nope, I have my staples and I love them and I'm not budging from that, you know? Oh, I really want to wear this color. Let me just test if it's like too cold outside. See, it's cold right if I stand here. I don't know, maybe we do give it a go and I just kind of stay in the shade. Anyway, I need to get my ass ready and we can go for this run. First run back. We are back from the run. I just had a bagel with peanut butter and banana. Oddly enough, I know some of you are probably gonna be like, there's like a guy doing maintenance work and Charlie just barked at him. He probably hooted his pants. What was I even saying? Oh, the run. Run, surprisingly better than I thought. I think because I did wait an entire week Charlie, he's allowed to be there. I think because I did wait an entire week before I did my first run, my body is like fully recovered. You know, on the Thursday or the Friday, it might have been a bit harder, but 5K felt pretty good. Happy with that. I'm glad I didn't push it and try and do like a 10K or something like that. This may be a bad idea, but I like to think of myself as an independent woman / impatient. I want to try and move the bed into the office because my boyfriend has just taken his desk out and he's taking it over to their new office space. I could wait for him to get back, but I think I can do it. I feel like I've done it before. We should try it. Okay. I've very rarely come in here, but it's just a very dark room for me. Like I've said a million times, I like a lot of light, and this is the room with the least amount of light because these are the windows here. Just for reference, I vacuum like every day. And this is largely Charlie's hair. So... Good morning, it is Tuesday today. I started off the day with a gym session and then I had coffee with my friends Katie and Beck, which was really nice. Now I'm just gonna sit down and I want to get this vlog up for you guys today if possible. Also, the fact that we decided to move the bed into that other room, brilliant. There's so much more space in here. I love it. It is so good. I asked you guys on my Instagram last week, I think, to send through any questions you had about the marathon, and I thought I would just answer some of the most popular ones on here. A lot of you asked in training what was the furthest that I ran. Now, if you have followed along the vlogs, you will know that I had so much trouble with this and doing those long distance runs because I got sick, we traveled, I got wry neck, I was attempting to do the runs and they just were not happening. So the furthest that I ran was 30 kilometers and my plan originally, the furthest I was going to run was 34 kilometers. So I didn't actually do that and I only did the 30K once, and I realistically only did a 20, a 21, a 23, 26 and a 30. After that final long run, I was supposed to still do a 31, a 34 and a 28. So those were the 3 long runs that I didn't get to do. And I think if I did get to do those, I probably would have maybe gotten a quicker time and just had more experience running those distances. A lot of you asked as well what I would do differently next time around for running a marathon. And the main thing that I want to do differently is work with a sports nutritionist. I actually should look at booking in an appointment because I'm going to have to start training for my next one in a few weeks time. So working with a sports nutritionist because I do think I went wrong with my nutrition. And I also think not trying to pay too much attention to the pacing is another big one that I wish I didn't get so caught up in. I can see both sides because if you are trying to, you know, hit a certain pace, you need to know what your paces are. I do think I feel subconsciously a lot more confident going into the next marathon block because I know I can do it now. Whereas previously it felt like this really big unknown, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it type of situation. Whereas now I know that I can do it, which is comforting. I also don't think I did badly at all when it comes to fueling. I think I still have a lot to learn about myself and I still have a lot to go, that's for sure. A lot of you have also asked, like, will I do another marathon? Do I have another marathon booked in? And I do, and it will be this year actually. Please comment any guesses down below. I did leave a little hint on Instagram, but it is very, very exciting. It is in a different country, I'll say that. So A lot of you as well asked how you think I went with my training. I think up until we kind of were hitting those longer runs and then we went to New Zealand and then I got sick, that's when everything kind of fell off, because up until that point, I would say I was tracking along pretty well. It just wasn't a smooth training block, which I guess is more realistic because the chances of it being completely 100% fine were probably very slim. Someone said, how many toenails did you lose? Surprisingly, none. My big toes, like the toenail part, were very sore the next day, but the toenails are still intact. A lot of you asked, did you feel like DNFing at any point? Did I feel like stopping? I think I touched on this in the kind of race recap that I gave, but I did, particularly in that first half, because the end feels like it's so far away. The doubt is very, very loud, and I was really questioning whether I could do this, and especially when I first started walking, because I think I did my first, little walking break about 14 kilometers, and I thought, oh my gosh, if I'm walking now, there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish, which wasn't the case. So, but once you pass that kind of 21 and you kind of hit like 25, you kind of step into, okay, I know I'm gonna finish, I'm just gonna take a bit. A lot of you said, like, what was my fueling like? How many gels did I take? I actually had all 7 of my gels, and I had 2 Powerades. They were full sugar Powerades, which are like 35 grams of carbs and 35 grams of sugar. And I also had some Sour Patch Kids. The first Powerade that I have, I feel like it definitely gave me a little bit of a boost. It's so hard to acknowledge if the fueling did make a difference. I'm sure it did, but because the whole time I was just like, ow, my legs are sore, ow, ow, ow. It's hard to notice a difference when you're that tired and like fatigued, but I definitely think I'm glad I took 7. I did have some backup gels, which were the Morton ones, but I did not have those because ew. I also did not have any of the electrolytes that they offer at the aid stations or the water stations, because they have all the water, and then they have, I think it's Fixed Nutrition electrolytes, and I also had the salt tabs, which I don't think upset my stomach. Obviously I did have to stop and go to the toilet at like 15k, but I didn't get any stomach cramping. Someone said, like, how did my pacing go in comparison to my training runs? Again, if you've been watching, you'll know that my pacing has taken a huge step back in my eyes. Well, not a huge step back, but I've definitely feel like my fitness has taken a step back in terms of pacing. So it was a lot slower than I would have hoped for a month ago or 2 months ago. But when you also combine the walking, that like brings your pace back a lot as well. I'm not mad about it. I think me like a month ago would have been really upset about it, but me now I'm like, it's fine. A lot of you asked, did I hit the wall and how did I overcome it? I hit the wall many times. There is more than one wall in a marathon. I would say as soon as I hit kind of like 15 kilometers, I was like, oh no. And then I would say 30k hitting the wall, between that 35 and 40 kilometer period is tough. That was the slowest 5 kilometers of my life. Super, super slow, and you can really see it on my splits. I think I just kept telling myself, put one foot in front of the other, and allowing myself to take walking breaks when I needed it, and I just kept moving forward. I kept thinking, the longer I take at this point, the more of this pain that I'm gonna have to endure. So you may as well just keep going forward, because, well, I'm not gonna pull out at this point. So I'm sorry if you can hear that. There's a guy working in our yard. Someone said, how does the last kilometer feel? I talked about this in my last vlog, but that last kilometer is, honestly, I don't know why anyone does drugs, because that was incredible. The feeling that you get, it's just this, someone commented on my video, you kind of get this like panic attack. I use that word very lightly, but you just kind of become overwhelmed with every single emotion, and it's just like everything hits you at once, and it's like, holy shit, I'm about to finish, and it's amazing. Thank you so much for all the love on my marathon vlog, all of you guys saying how proud of you, me, how proud of you, how proud of me you are. It honestly means the world, because I know you guys have been here along for the journey, and stay tuned for some more exciting things. And as always, I hope you guys are having a lovely day. I'm so sorry. Or night, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
When I need some loving, baby. No one else.
Sing all my melody.